How y'all doing? It's Rob Bone, Makeup Preacher Man R&B, and the Snow for Civil Richard TV 91. This time I'm reviewing Once Upon a Time Season 1 Episode 1. But after on this week's episode is Henry goes to try to find his mom, and he finds his mom, who is Emma Swan. And who Emma Swan is back in the past when everybody was in their own land. I can't tell. It don't say where they're actually from until later on in the season or whatever. But it's all these fairy tale characters, and in this TV show they're real. But the Evil Queen made a curse where all the fairy tale characters come to the real world, the land without magic, and this is what's happened. And to break the curse, Emma was put into this enchanted cupboard or whatever, and brought into the real world before the curse happened, so she wasn't affected by the curse. So on her 28th birthday, she's supposed to come back to Storybrooke and save all these fairy tale characters and break the curse. And this is what happened. And Henry gets his mom to Storybrooke to make this happen. And he's trying to convince her throughout this whole episode that she's a part of this world, and that this storybook is the life of her family and her family's friends and the story of her. And she's not believing them. And Henry runs away a couple of times while Emma's there, and Emma goes to try to find them. And in doing that, they find out that Henry stole his teacher's credit card, who his teacher is Mary, and who Mary is in the fairy tale kingdom or whatever is Snow White. And she's a teacher in the storybook, and she, like I said, none of these characters know that they're from this fairy tale, and they just think they're regular humans. So she finds out that Henry stole her credit card to track down Emma, and after this she tells Emma to go check at Henry's castle, which is a swing set out on the beach or whatever. And she goes to him, and he convinces her to stay for a week. That way he could prove his story. And she wasn't going to do it until she took Henry back to his mother, who is the Evil Queen. And they had this big argument, and she says that you gave up all your rights, you have no right to leave Storybrooke now, or I will end you. And she's threatening them on all this. Then I asked her before she leaves, do you love him? And the Evil Queen says yes, but Emma has this tell. She can tell when somebody's lying, and she can tell that the Evil Queen is lying in this instance, and she decides to stay for a week. And this is where she meets Granny and Little Red Riding Hood, and they're the keepers of the inn in Storybrooke. And this is where she meets Rumpelstiltskin, Mr. Gold, and he's like the mob boss of Storybrooke. And that's all that really happened in this episode. My question for y'all is, now that Emma's in Storybrooke, what's going to happen? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Awesome.